welcome back to my channel. I could not be more excited for today's video. We are starting the 3rd year of the Graveyard Project Pan. This was a project that was created by one of my really good friends, Emily McKennis. I will have her channel linked down below, as well as the playlist of everyone else who is currently participating. If you have never seen a Graveyard Project Pan video before, this is essentially working on products that have either one, been going in other projects and you have been unsuccessful with completing them. These are called our resurrection products, or they are some of your older products within your collection, and these are called the collecting cobwebs products. We choose anywhere from 5 to 10 products to work on during the duration of this project. I currently have 6 products that I have selected to work on, and we do bi-monthly updates. The project ends on October 31st. So if you're interested in seeing the products that I have decided to start with, oh, this is a rolling project as well. But if you're interested in seeing the products that I have decided to work on, I'm looking at them right now and I'm like, ooh, I feel like these are all long-term products that I don't know if I'll be rolling anything in, but that's okay. That's the point of this project is to try and finish some products. But if you're interested in seeing the 6 products that I've selected, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, I would love if you would consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm out of breath. I've like run up and down the stairs like 80 times today. Just because I like get downstairs, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to grab something from upstairs. And then it's like up and down and up and down. I feel like I'm really out of breath. Well, at least I got my exercise in today. I was gonna do an ab workout before I go to work later, but I see no need now. I really should get to doing that because I've been putting it off for about 29 years now. All right, as mentioned in the introduction, I feel like, with the exception of like maybe one, I feel like these are all long haul products. And actually all of the products that I am working on in my personal project as of the introduction are resurrection products. So products that have been going in previous projects that I have been unsuccessful in reaching my goals on. So to begin, I have 2 foundations that I'm putting in this project, and normally I would not want to do that, but I do really want to finish some foundations this year. So I feel like I'm gonna end up like regretting this, but you know, it's not like I've never made a decision I regret in life before. Like maybe Johnny, who came home with me from the bar like when I was 21, like probably regretted that decision. I'm just kidding. I don't think there's a Johnny on my list of men that came home with me. Perhaps. Johnny, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Anyway, I feel like I think I'm funny, but then like I'll probably watch this and cringe, but I'll still leave it in for your viewing pleasure. Anyway, the first foundation is this one from Dior. This was going in my 20 and 2020 project. I think I was trying to work on 4 foundations last year. And then I still wore foundation quite a bit last year, even with the masks, yada, yada, yada. I still did, but I feel like typically when it came to lighter coverage foundations like this one, I did not wear them on days that I was like going to work, just because I knew by like midway through the day my foundation would be worn away. Whereas if we weren't doing the whole mask thing, I probably, especially in like spring, summertime, would have worn lighter coverage foundations to work more often. So, you know, COVID got in the way of some of my goals last year, but that's okay. I have mine in the shade 1CR. This is a foundation that I really liked when I first purchased it, but not something I feel the need to purchase again. Clearly, I've had it in my collection for a very long time and have yet to finish it, so that tells me I don't love it maybe as much as I thought I did in the beginning. By my best estimate, I don't know, holding it up to the light, I'm really not sure. I want to say, I'm going to assume I'm where I marked it at the end of my 2020 project, which is about right here. Please ignore how disgusting my nails are. We're going to ignore that. Anyway, so I still have about half of this left. And I have other tinted moisturizers that I like to wear more than this, but this is really getting old. Like, this is definitely expired. It doesn't smell yet, but I would like to move it out of my collection before that starts. And then the second foundation I'm including is not like a foundation that I have worked on specifically in another project, but I have like this jar of this, but in 2 previous projects, so I think it was my 2018 as well as my 2019 and 2020 projects, I have panned the Too Faced Born This Way foundation many times. This is a foundation that I do really like. However, I don't think I will repurchase this going forward just because I have come across some foundations that are similar that I like a little bit more, or maybe that aren't similar but my foundation preferences have changed. I think this is my 4th jar of this. So like, this is a foundation that I really have loved and enjoyed. This has been my pick in like favorites in the past. This has been my pick for if I could only choose one foundation in the past. But as you grow older, or as you like go through life, sometimes your preferences just change, and I just don't feel like I need this foundation in my collection anymore after I finish it. I think I won't have any trouble using it. Like, I still like the way that it looks. It's just, I've gone through 4 jars and I'm kind of over it, you know? I have quite a bit of this left. So I am right here. So I still have like 3/4 plus of this to work through. So I do think that this will take some time. But yeah, I would like to finish that by the end of the year. So this would be a great project and a great way for me to like jumpstart my use on that. My dog is chewing his bone if you can hear like weird noises. This ColourPop Super Shock Shadow was going in my 2020 year-long project pan. This is in the shade Extra Sprinkles. And this is what this is looking like. I will weigh everything and I will take pictures. I feel like I've done a lot of work on this already. Like, I feel like there's a very thin layer around a lot of this except for on the sides. This is a pretty neutral color, so I feel like I should have no problem like wearing this. And sometimes I use this as an eyeshadow topper. I could use this as a one shadow and done sort of shade. However, this is getting drier, so sometimes when you blend it away, it really just kind of blends away into like some glitter, and that's it. I believe this is the Ultra Glitter. Yes, the Ultra Glitter formula. I have never fully finished a Super Shock Shadow, and I would love to actually like finish a Super Shock Shadow in its entirety. So my goal is to finish this completely. Also in my 2020 project, a lot of these are from my 2020 project, I have my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder. Now in 2020, I hit pan on this, and after I hit pan, I feel like I did not really reach for this much at all. I will say, I don't know that I love contouring all that much, just because I struggle to like contour and then bronze on top of the contour. I feel like it just always ends up looking like a muddy mess. I don't know why I'm like, here's my swatch still over and over. Anyway, my goal is to finish this up. I can tell this is getting a little bit drier. Maybe not. This is just old in my collection though. I've had this for a couple of years now, and I would just like to finish this up and move this out of my collection. Again, I'm really not contouring all that often, so this is just not a product that I really reach for anymore. But because I already have pan on it and I feel like I've committed a lot of myself to this product, I would rather finish it than like declutter it. So my goal is to finish this. Again, I think that's gonna be a long haul product. I think that's gonna be a stretch even to finish this by the end of the project, but I want to challenge myself. Next up, my Smashbox Trio. This is a blush trio. This was going in my first project, my 2018 year-long project pan, and this has made an appearance in my 2021 rolling project 10 pan, and then I rolled it out. And now I feel like it's most appropriate to have it in this project. This has also been in my whole collection project pan. This has made its way into quite a few of my projects. So my goal is going to be to hit pan on this shade right here. This is like a really pretty highlighter slash blush topper shade. I actually really enjoy this shade. There it is right there. And I do feel like I have a pretty decent dip going on this. I don't know how long it will take me to actually hit pan, but I figure if I'm working on this, I can also reach into these blushes during the summer because these are really beautiful blush shades. But I don't want to actively work on either of the blushes unless it was a use goal, which I'm just not feeling motivated to do. I just feel like I would see no progress that would keep me motivated to continue to use this. But I do feel like I could hit pan in this. This was one of the first makeup products in my like larger collection. Like when I was in college, I had like a handful of makeup products obviously, but when I started to grow my makeup collection, this was one of the first products I bought. So this has a bit of like nostalgia when it comes to like me and my makeup. And I just feel like if I saw pan in this, I would feel a little bit better about finally letting this go, because I feel like I would have gotten my use out of it a little bit more. So my goal is to hit pan on that, and then potentially, hopefully, I could do that by one of the next updates and then roll a new product in. And then my sixth and final product is another product that has made its way into quite a few projects. So I believe this was going in my 2018 project pan as well. This has been in at least one, if not two, of my graveyard project pans as well. And it is coming in for the third time. So that also tells you how old this product is. It's my Tarte Rum Punch lipstick. I cannot finish this sucker, and this is literally my favorite lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick in my collection. I would love to finish a full-size lipstick. Ooh, and if I were to finish this, maybe I could roll on my Maybelline Baddest Beige, which I'm really close to finishing as well. This is what it looks like. I love a good cool toned brown nude lipstick. This is literally my favorite lipstick. Maybe that's why I'm struggling to finish it, because I'm like, oh, but if it's gone, then I have to repurchase this, which I believe you can still get these. So I don't know why, like, I can't just finish this and buy a new one, because this is really getting old. And I would like to finish it rather than have it expire on me. So that is going to be my goal with this one. I'm trying to finish it. I, again, will weigh and mark this. Like, I mean, I have quite a bit of product left on this, but if I were to just consistently use this, I feel like I could finish it in 6 months. So that is going to be the goal. Those are going to be the 6 products that I am working on in this project. I would love to know, are you guys doing this project? Are you like going to do it from home? If you are, I would love to know what products you're working on. Do you have old products you're working on? Do you have a lot of products that you've been working on in other projects? I'm like, oh, I always get my P words mixed up in these videos. But I would love to have a conversation about it in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below and check out everybody else who is currently participating. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.